Boom, 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 chickadee chanka. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch along for you. We've got going a little bit late here. Basically, the BT Sport app on the Xbox has absolutely shit the bed. I don't know what's going on. A lot of stuff shit in the bed for me at the moment. I've got the ticker working at the bottom again, thankfully. I am watching it on my phone. I managed to get it working on my phone here, so that's fine. But for some reason, the Xbox app, you know, Bill Gates has said, nah, mate, ain't going to happen. Don't know what's going on there. But either way, I'm here. Hopefully you can all see me and hear me. How are we all doing? Thanks very much for stopping by and getting involved here. Do smash a cheeky little like on the video as we go. So the commentators for the game today on BT Sport are doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, which is just literally reading it or commentating it off of the TV pictures. So they're watching it, the game just like we are, and they're commentating it on it just like I am. Or maybe not just like I am, to be perfectly honest, but there you go anyway. Hope you're all having a good one. Big God Bob, how you doing? Neil Duffin, OTB, Jacob Manoj, how you doing, mate? Devil of a Red, Ian T, Ian Greenall, Batman Night Fan, Alex the Rinconator, VJ Anand, Rachel Manchester, Ultimate Treble. Thank you to everybody that's getting in here and stopping by for this one. So it should be a comfortable game for United. If you look at the team that United have put out, it's a very strong side. LASK Linz, we don't know too much about, but you've got to respect them. They're doing good over there in Austria. Difficult game. This is very weird, man. This is very weird. No fans, silence at the stadium. I think they're doing a moment's silence, actually, so I better just shut my mouth for a minute. Come on then, lads. Come on, United. Let's be freaking having these scummers here. No, fair play to last Linz. You know, they're not scummers, but either way, they're a side that we're coming up against here. This is so bizarre, watching it like this. Like, what is this all about? It's very strange looking, just with no fans there. It's like literally a training ground exercise. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the game. As soon as the game kicks off, I'll put the score up here like that. So that'll be the indicator. I was working on a timer as well before the game, but we shat the bed with the other issues, so we weren't able to get that on. But that will be on next time. It is very weird, though, watching this game. I don't quite understand it. Just looks very strange, yeah? Here we go. We're about to kick off then. Manchester United going to get us underway. Here we go, lads and lasses, and we are underway. Come on then, United. Very, very important game for us as well. Europa League progression is important for us this season. Could be a route into Champions League. Of course, we are doing pretty well in the league and we're well placed to get top 5. But we can't necessarily rely on that. So we've got to take this competition very seriously. It's getting towards the latter stages. How are we all doing then in the live chat? Big D says crazy times indeed. Gungshi says it's weird. Very strange happenings going on in the world of football and sport and life in general right now. Stay safe, everybody. Matty Rush says, Piggy United shirt. Good lad. Oh, yeah. Got David Beckham on the back of this one. Mark Toivonen says, 5 a.m. morning from Ozpig. Nice one, Mark. Thank you so much for getting in here. Early bird catches the worm, mate. Hopefully you're going to see a quality performance from United tonight in what looks like a complete training ground exercise. We shall see. Hopefully it's going to be a good game and a good performance from United. My prediction for the game, I'm going for 2-1 United. I've just got a feeling LASK right at home here. You know, they might, I don't know, I say right at home. It's not like they've got the fan advantage, is it? So I don't know, but I'm just going for 2-1. I've got a feeling they are going to score. Even though United have been in great form defensively and we've actually kept 8 clean sheets in 10 unbeaten games, I'd say that we probably shouldn't concede tonight. But just got a little tickling feeling in my piggy loins that LASK are going to get on the score sheet tonight. And Manchester United, I think we're going to get a couple. No worries. I think Agalo's going to bang one. I think Bruno Fernandes is going to bang one. Very strong looking side out tonight. Not sure if Juan Mata or Bruno's playing out on the wide position right now. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it looks like a very, very strong United side that we've put out. So definitely taking them seriously. You've got to respect them. They're doing very well in Austria. Rachel Manchester said, doesn't feel like a Europa match. No, it does. It just feels like you're watching some sort of training ground debacle here, you know? Very, very odd it is. There's just no atmosphere. It's quite strange. It is quite strange. Ultimate Treble says, not liking it, feels dead. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Very, very odd indeed. JP says Glazer out protest is real. Yeah, well, if only that was legitimate for a week or two at Old Trafford, maybe, maybe it would have done something. Ian Greenwell says a minute 6 delay, pal. Well, that's gashtastic, mate, but that's just how we're gonna have to do. 2 minutes 32. I could try and reset the stream here just to see if that gets us any further ahead. I think that might have done. So now I'm on 2 minutes 57. 3 minutes just gone. So hopefully that's got us a little bit further up there. But either way, just started into this game. Come on then, United. Thanks to everybody that joined me for the watch along last night, by the way. It was a lot of fun. Obviously watching the Scousers bottle it out of the Champs League. Oh, you shouldn't take pleasure in other people's pain. But just couldn't help myself on that one, do you know what I mean? Thank you so much to you, K-Wars, man. K-Wars has just got in here with a super chat to say, will you do a pig and hen watch along for Spurs versus United? Absolutely. To let everybody know, Henry will be joining me on Sunday for the Tottenham-Manchester United game. That's if it takes place. Because, look, there's a possibility right now that these Premier League games might be suspended. You've seen it happen in Serie A, Spain. I think it's just done it completely now until the foreseeable future. So there are going to be some games that are not going to be played, I think, within this country. Now, at the moment, Boris Johnson is basically playing it down a little bit, I think, and we're basically just going to let nature take its course, I think. Judging by what's happening, I don't think anybody seems to be doing a tossing thing about this whole coronavirus thing at the moment. Hold on, United through on goal here. Bruno's on the ball. Passes it over to Fred. Fred lashes one over the roof of the bar there with his left boot there. Pretty significantly high and wide, that one. But yeah, K-Wars, we will be doing one. But if there isn't if there isn't a game on, then obviously we can't do one for that. But we might do another show, like some sort of Pig in the Hen show, if there isn't a game of football on. But that is going to be gashed. Like, we've got to think about that. There might not be any United on for a while. There might not be any football on for a while. Now, I don't know if that's true. They haven't said anything yet, but I do think that it's in the works to maybe talk about suspending play or delaying the season or playing it behind closed doors or whatever it may be. There's definitely something in the works for the Premier League. So, yeah, I mean, chances are there's going to be some changes with games this season. 5 minutes, 3 seconds gone then. How far behind am I now, lads and lasses? Rincon, he says, got my commentary perfectly synced with you, Piggy. That is absolutely outstanding. There's already 82 of you bloody legends in here. Of the Bacon and Egg Brigade and future Bacon and Egg Brigade. If you're not part of the Bacon and Egg Brigade yet, smash that cheeky little subscribe button. But also, please do chuck a thumbs up on this video if you're joining us right now live. Come on then, United. Come on. Are you having a LASK? Do you know what I mean? Are you having a LASK? Oh, he's on the case, Marky Sin. Mark Sin, how you doing, mate? Thank you so much for getting in here and moderating the chat, as long with Rincon and is Ruddinator in here, I don't know, but either way, the mods, shout out to the mod brigade as well. Gung, she says, Hen is a masochist supporting Jose and Spurs. My days, I mean, he's still behind him, isn't he? He still likes him. It's just like, I don't know, he's got the blinkers on for Jose for some reason there. I guess because he's put all his chips in, or he's thrown his hat down. He's got to sort of stick with it now. Neil Duffin. How you doing, pal? Night Whisper says, come on, United. Matty Rush says, could be the last game we see for a while. Yeah, I agree with that one. There may well be some suspensions or something like that. Aaron Hornyard, how you doing, mate? Great to see you in here, Aaron. Here, Snark says, Red Devil's looking sexy in those unis. Big W today. Crikey, here, Snark. Anyway, yeah, hopefully a big W today. And not a big D, like Big D, who comments, it's going to be a boring summer now, the Euros will be cancelled. Oh my days, gashtastic alert. Absolute bloody gashtastic alert. No European Championships this summer, potentially. Oh, ball over the top there, cleared away by LASK's keeper there. Oh, yeah. I'm not looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to the European Championships. If there's not going to be any of that, it's going to be gash, not to mention people potentially dying left, right and centre, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Not a good time at the moment. Miz says, what's your prediction, Pig? It is 2-1 to Manchester United tonight with Igalo and Bruno Fernandes getting the goal. Rud Boy says, can't watch the game but will listen. Nice one. Thank you so much for getting here, Rud. Top man. J.U. San says, where's Miss Pig? Miss Pig is working. She's not available at the momento. But there is a new Mrs. Pig emoji, which we have created, and also a new Slabby emoji, which we have created for the channel members. Shout out to the channel members. So yeah, anybody can use them in the live chat. That's pretty awesome. Champs for show, how you doing? Comments, you still have to go in for work, Pig, or we got FIFA videos coming up in the next weeks. Basically, mate, if it gets bad, I'm not delivering any bloody parcels or doing any of that business and interacting with human beings, mate. So I'm going to have to, I'm just going to have to make YouTube videos. Hopefully the broadband doesn't get cut off if the whole country goes into ruin. I don't know. But yeah, certainly if there's not any games on, I'm just going to have to, I'm going to make sort of, what I'm planning on doing is, if there's no games on, I'm going to make some awesome Manchester United content and play a bunch of FIFA, to be fair, on the channel, and talk about any United news that there is. But if there isn't any, then, I've started to work on a cheeky little documentary about the Belfast boy. So that may take a long time. It's in the works, but an actual sort of documentary. Anyway, Ellie Rouse, how you doing? One of the channel members. Thanks for getting here. Stephen Randall says, just checking Howdy Pig. You'll see us through the corona hangover. Nice one, Stephen. Yeah, I'll do my best. I mean, I woke up this morning feeling a little bit ropey, honestly, like a bad time to get a cold or something. You know what I mean? Because it's just like paranoia. Not saying I have got it, but I'm just saying, like, definitely got a bit of a sore throat and stuff today. What's that all about? Bad timing. Hopefully. JP says bank machine's down. Crikey, mate. Ruthless Sausage. Tom Hanks has it. Yeah, I saw Tom Hanks has got it, and his wife, Rita Wilson. That is not good. Hopefully they'll be all right. There's going to be lots of people that get it. I think some NBA players got it. A couple of footballers have got it. Rugani's got it. It's no laughing matter. I mean, these people are all fit and healthy, so they should be okay. There's nothing you can do about it at the moment in terms of antibiotics or, anything like that. So you just have to let your body fight it, and hopefully you're fit enough and well enough and have the immune system or the physical health to be able to do that. But some people are not, and that is the sad thing. Some people are going to be seriously impacted by this. So it is pure filth. And if you're a smoker like me and a bit on the tubby side, even though you're in your 30s, do you know what I mean? You might be at a higher risk too. That's just the facts. Ellie Rouse says, I can't believe Boris isn't doing more. Yeah, Boris has been a complete little melt job on this one, to be fair. I saw something like Denmark has basically put a lockdown on the country already. They don't even have any deaths or even any cases of it there. I don't know. But the fact is they're doing something about it because prevention is better than cure, lads and lasses. And even delaying something like this is fantastic. But yeah, we just don't seem to be doing jack all shit about it. Anyway, sorry, it's not a political channel. It's a football channel, but I just wanted to talk about it because I don't think there's going to be that many United games coming up. And I hope you lads and lasses do tune into the channel, whatever sort of content we can put out. So yeah. Alex says, that's why I quit smoking and started working out, Pig. LOL, crikey, Alex. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate, to be fair. I really, really don't blame you, son. But yeah, I mean, definitely cut the old tobacco out. For sure. Night Whisper says, all schools and kindergarten is closed in Norway. Yeah, well, I think that's a good idea. I think Ireland did it too. United have got a free kick. 10 minutes, 40 seconds. Shot on goal. To the back stick. Maguire heads it back over. Can you hear me okay, lads and lass? I don't know if I got the microphone too far away from me. But yeah, Ireland have just done it, I think. I think that's what should happen. I mean, this, I saw some bullshit like Boris saying, it just affects adults and stuff like that. So the kids are the least affected by it and all this crap. But end of the day, they're going to be carriers, aren't they? They're going to be contracting this virus and taking it on to their households, and then the adults are taking it to the workplace. It's bullshit. But yeah, it's very, very sad. J.U.San, I'm very, very sorry to hear that, mate. That is terrible. Yeah, people are dying now. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much, people, for letting me know. JP David Diaz, OTB, Mark Toivonen, Ruthless Sausage, Total Shutdown, Kids Carry It. Neil Duffin says, Pig, I stopped smoking in 2001. I choked on a Marlboro Red in Holland. Almost blew in the face. Never again, mate. Crikey, mate. What the hell does that mean? You choked on what you were smoking a cigarette and you inhaled it into your windpipe. Is that what you're telling me? Because that is messed up. You must have been wasted, Neil Duffin. Oh, my days. But no, fair play. In Amsterdam, yeah, in Holland, I'm starting to add things together here. Down the right, then. Miz says, will you do a career mode on FIFA, Pig? I will do potentially, my friend, probably when the new FIFA comes out, actually, because, I mean, I might do a career mode on FIFA, but I'm probably just going to continue doing my ultimate team mode, because that is the most enjoyable, you know, the game mode that I enjoy the most. Now, I know there's all sorts of flaws with it, but I just like it. Playing on online against people and stuff. Oh, crikey. Rincon said he stopped smoking marijuana 2 months ago. Fair play to you, mate. That is awesome. Yeah, that's a long time to go without it, man. And to say you've stopped it, not just having a break, well, that means you've done it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, my personal feelings on the old marijuana, I don't, you know, I think tobacco's worse. I think marijuana's, you know, it's not too bad for you, really. But there you go. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, JP says, Neil, you're not supposed to eat them. Oh, Jay. Crikey. Yeah, nice one. Eddie Rouse says, I have an issue with my lungs where I cough and can't breathe. It makes me faint. Corona will kill me, no doubt. Oh, my days, Eddie. Crikey, well, hopefully you'll be okay. You know, I don't want to ask a lady her age, but hopefully you're on the younger spectrum and you might be able to, you know, deal with it. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who are going to have some complications. And even if you do survive, it's still going to be a period of time where it's a horrible, you know, not a very nice experience for you, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm not feeling too good about it. But, you know, I did see some infographic yesterday which showed the daily deaths of coronavirus worldwide up until this point compared to other things like tuberculosis and all sorts of stuff, norovirus, and it's way less than those. So it is a bad thing, and it will get worse, and it is something else to be concerned about, but there's also all those other things to still be concerned about. So you just got to get on life to a degree, but obviously take the certain precautions and don't do anything you don't have to do, basically. Nice one, Eddie. Hopefully, I'm sure you'll be all right. Pray for Eddie, everyone, honestly, because, you know, there's going to be some people with some lung conditions that otherwise would be absolutely fine that may be affected by this. Alex says, my only issue is I'm a little overweight and my blood pressure's a little high, but like I said, I'm working on it. Fair play to you, mate. Yeah, you're looking good, pal. Keeping trim, son. But either way, yeah, I'm definitely the same. I'm really, really unhealthy. Definitely. Just drink Coca-Cola all the time. Smoke. It's bad. It's really bad for you. It is. And I've definitely got horrendous blood pressure as well. Anyway, we're 14 minutes, 42 seconds in. Let's get into the game a little bit. Do you know what? It's just, because there's no atmosphere and it's just not quite the same and it's quiet, it's just losing me a little bit. Maybe it's because I'm watching it on my phone here and the app isn't working on the TV. That is probably the main issue here. But, yeah, I mean, it's a very quiet game at the moment. Ball to the back stick. Oh, it's not kept in there by Dan James. And it is out of play. Batman Nightfence says, stop drinking cola. Yeah, you're not wrong there, mate. You're not wrong. 122 of you bloody legends in here. Thank you for joining us. Do chuck us a like on this video. Let's see if we can smash uno hundredo likes. That's 100 likes for anybody who doesn't speak Dalek. But whatever it was, I don't know. Just came out of it. Alex says, yeah, pig, start drinking water, man. Yeah, I mean, I do usually drink water on these streams, actually. If you ever see me drinking, if it's out of a bottle like this, obviously I'm not drinking water. But you know what? I mean, you've got to live a little. And I do enjoy a nice cold glass. Or in this case, a 1.5 litre bottle of Coke. Every now and then. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I agree. Miguel Verdi says Bailly is very, very good. I do rate Bailly at the back. I think the partnership of Bailly and Maguire could see us good for years to come. Acronator says, keep yourself warm, Piggy. Have a hot curry, hot drink or something spicy. Thank you so much, my friend. Ball comes in for LASK then into United's area. Desperately trying to keep it in. United win it back. We look to counter then. 16.5 minutes gone then. Still 0-0 at this moment in time, lads and lasses. Gungshi says, my mum's got chronic bronchitis and other issues. It's worrying. Oh, my days. I know, Gungshi, very, very worrying, very worrying. You know, I've got a mum in her 70s as well, and it is a big concern, you know. It is a big concern, so definitely something that you need to educate yourself about, people, and try and be a part of the cure, you know what I mean? Try and help as much as possible. Aaron Hornyard says, if I became a member, is this a one-off payment? No, it isn't actually. It's a recurring payment every single month. Shout out to we've got 37 channel members now, by the way. Shout out to all of you bloody legends that do that have signed up to be a channel member. Honestly, it's bloody awesome. Thank you so much. But no, it is a recurring thing. I mean, you can obviously cancel it at any time, but no, you don't get access. It's a recurring thing on YouTube. That's how they do it. I don't think I can change it, as far as I'm aware. Oh, United with a chance. Oh, it's swiped up there by Mata, but it's not a good connection. And the chance goes a begging there. United down the left, 17 minutes, 46 seconds gone then. Overlapping run by Luke Shaw. Great find. Luke Shaw puts it back in. Makes the save. Shot on goal. Oh, and it's just wide. And it was Juan Mata with the left-footed strike. Good move by United there, though. The overlap by Luke Shaw. I think it was Bruno who played him in. Such intelligent play down the left. And Luke Shaw's got a great ball. And the keeper's got some fingertip touch on it, which is taken out to Mata, who's had a shot with his left boot, but it has gone a little bit wide. It's taken some sort of deflection on the way. And now United have a corner. Bruno Fernandes whips it in. Arcing one. Oh, met by the header of Maguire, but it is pushed away there. And LASK get a goal kick. Nice one, Matt Rush says. Oh, Matt are close. That's awesome. I don't think I'm that far behind you guys now, am I? So that's awesome. Dudman says, watch it in class. Nice one, Dudman. Get your priorities right, son. I like it. Josh says, Luke is getting better and better. Yeah, I must admit, he's looking fantastic recently. Loving what I'm seeing. Fair play to him, you know. I hope that he really does continue this form because he's looking like such a great player at the moment. Rudd Boyce is going to start a band called Coronavirus. Crikey, what sort of genre is that going to be then? You know, what is it going to be? Surgical metal? I don't know, what could it be? We need to come up with a genre for it. Oh, Igalo had a shot on goal there, but it has been saved there. Hey, yo, I want to give a couple of massive shout-outs right at the start of this video. Straight away, shout-out to you, Mr. Hugh, Mr. Gungshi, mate. Thank you so much for getting in here, sent a little cheeky PayPal donation over you, hero Gungshi. Thank you so much, mate. He says, come on, United, let's have these Austrian melters. 4-0, I predict. Bold prediction there, Gungshi. I love what you've done there. Hopefully that is the case. Hopefully we do smash them up here. We're 17 minutes in now. Brandon Williams just climbing on the back of LASK's attacker there, and he has impeded him, but yeah, Gungshi, 4-0, hopefully we smash him up. That'd be brilliant. Away from home, strange atmosphere, I don't know. Hopefully we can do it. We just had a good chance with Mata. LASK now do have a free kick in a dangerous area right here. Sorry, 20 minutes, 6 seconds gone we are now. Gungshi, thanks so much for that, pal, you bloody hero. Over in Taiwan there, Welshman who supports this channel. Thank you so much, guys. And also Brandon Slaughter, mate. Hold on, LASK with the free kick. It's a short one. Well worked little chance down the left. Put back in. Really well worked free kick off the training ground. Just slightly above everybody in the end. But that was good stuff there by LASK. I thought that was a very good cheeky little drill they just did. They totally undid United's defence there with how they moved around there. Look at that. Down the left, got the space. Could have got it back inside and could have been a goal. Good little cheeky move from a free kick there, that by LASK, but didn't quite come off. Brandon Slaughter, mate. Thank you so much, Brandon Slaughter, for getting in here on PayPal as well. He says, much love, Pig. Smash a like on the video, lads. Brandon Slaughter, mate. Thank you so much for that, pal, honestly. Much appreciated to you. And thank you for getting in here, everybody who's tuning in. Yeah, so hang on, let's see what genre of this band is then, Alex. Let's see what he said. So death metal says, oh my god, we rock hard. Yeah, Ellie Rouse says death metal. It's got to be death metal, doesn't it? I think that's probably the most appropriate, as sad as it sounds. Neil Duffin says, we don't need supporters in the stadium. The Pigs commentary is fan-friggin-tastic. Thank you so much there, Neil. You're a hero, mate. Much appreciated for that nice positivity there. Rincon says, I've been taking sick days at work because I just don't feel like going in. To be honest, I'm probably going to quit this job. I'm too stressful and busy. Crikey, mate. That's some serious revelations. What? Quit it because of the coronavirus or other stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for that there, Rudd, as well. But yeah, death metal was probably a good one. Maybe techno. Gungshi says, hope so, Pig. Game looks a bit dreary so far. Maybe it's the empty stadium. Yeah, I mean, you might get a bit of a flat performance when you've got a flat atmosphere like this. That can happen. Well, Well, not that we've got much experience in that, but I imagine it can happen. Marky Sin, thank you so much for getting in here with a super chat, mate. He's commented and said, VAR emoji, please. Paying for my question of Sin's blunder. I have a beta tester team now. Nice one, mate. That's awesome. That's a great plan, actually, yeah. So what, you're going to run by all these questions with members of the Bacon Brigade in a private capacity and then work out as almost like a committee, almost a committee of the question of sin, Pig and the Hen Show quiz every single week. Is that what you're telling me, Mark? We've got some sort of a question of sin committee. That is bloody awesome. Anyway, thank you so much for that, Mark Sin. Yeah, I love the quiz. But yeah, you did have a mare on that, mate. Sheffield United won it 4 times, son. I was right. I should have won the quiz. In my eyes, I did win the quiz. In the eyes of the Bacon Brigade, I did win the quiz too. But no, you did a great job. Anyway, United then, with a chance down the left here. Shot on goal! Oh, it's a save by the last keeper, and Dan James it was with a really good opportunity in the edge of the area. Should have done better there, really, because he's just in an acre of space on the edge of the area. He's got a free shot on goal, really. Mata finds him with a great little ball. It's a great touch by James. He finds that half a yard of space. And he's not worked the keeper well enough there anyway. It's too close to the keeper. Yeah, nearly 1-0, says Batman Night Fan. Corner comes in then. Oh, the header is just a foot wide by McTominay there. Oh, nearly 1-0 again there. Crikey. Viking Red comments, Pig, are you doing FIFA isolation 14 days? Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, listen, if there's no United games on, I am going to have to come up with other stuff to do. Because, you know, like some of you don't know, I also do Amazon deliveries part-time as well at the moment. And, but I haven't been doing that many recently because I've been doing all right off the YouTube. You know, not as many as I was doing anyway. So it's pretty damn awesome. But, of course, without all the games and the Bacon Brigade tuning in and everything, that's probably going to stop. So hopefully the Premier League does continue, but the chances are it's going to stop. And of course, going out and earning money off of doing that is a good way of getting money. But then you have to interact with people, and it just increases your chance of getting shite. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to try a whole bunch of things on YouTube in this period just to see anyway. But yeah, thank you very much for your concern. I will probably be doing a bunch of FIFA vids. I might even do one later tonight, actually, a cheeky little late night FIFA stream. It's possible. It's possible. It would have to be after the match reaction, and obviously this game's finishing like near 8 o'clock, and then I'll do the post-match, and then by the, you know, probably be like 9:30 by the time I even started that, but yeah. If not, there'll definitely be one tomorrow. Batman Night Fan, yes I do. Nice one, Brandon Slaughter, top man. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's, well, technically I'm self-employed, so it's, but yeah, you know, so, yeah, it's not too bad. You sort of, you know, you don't really have a boss per se, you just crack on and get on with it. It's a pretty stress-free job, really. Sometimes it's piss poor, actually, when you get a bad area and you've got a lot of, you know, shite parcels or deliveries or whatever, but most of the time it's a pretty chilled out job, to be fair. Nicola Mrs. Piggy's in here. She says, hey, legends, love the new emoji. Hey, Mrs. Piggy. Yeah, there you go. All for you, love. You got your teacup there filled with mediocre 6 out of 10 brew. Oh. Viking Red says, Pig, can I work for you? In what capacity, Viking? That's what I'd like to know. You mean the company I work for? Fair play. Ian T says, can you choose what day you work with Amazon deliveries? Absolutely. I'm just going to tell everyone. It's, you know, sometimes there's lots of work, sometimes there's not so much work, but it's actually called Amazon Flex. And you may have it in your area. I don't know. But whichever depot you have is busier than others and stuff like that. Some use fleets of their own vans and fleets of, you know, like outsourced vans, and others use flex drivers, which is like you just use your own car and or your own van or whatever, and you pick up routes. You can pick up 2 a day, or you can, you know, 4-hour blocks or 5-hour blocks or whatever if you really want to. But it depends on the demand. But yeah, that is pretty much what you can do, mate. It's not too bad. Very flexible, but it depends in your area if there is the demand for it. Anyway, ball over the top for LASK then. Brandon Williams retrieves it for Manchester United here, gets his head up and brings it out. Good play there at the back. 27 minutes, 15 seconds gone. And United playing it through the middle here. Not too much going on right now. The ball played over to Igalo. Igalo brings it down. Oh, what a strike, Igalo! Oh, my days. Pick that out, son. Pick that out. He's just absolutely lashed it into the top left-hand corner with that left boot. Come on, my son, get in there. What a goal by Igalo there, man. Did you see that finish? He's had one opportunity. He's just gone, thank you, bang. And he's just pumped it into that top left-hand corner. Let's have another look at this. So it's a great drive and run forward. I think, is it Bruno? He gets it back and he just plays the ball over to Igalo. Igalo does a couple of kick-ups, tees it up on his left boot, and then unleashes the absolute trigger. Look at this. Couple of kick-ups, bang. Oh, that's beautiful stuff by Igalo. Just touches the underside of the crossbar and gets in there. What a strike. This lad is up for it, isn't he? He's taken his opportunities well, this guy. And let's just update the score here. United away from home leading LASK 1-0 here. Come on, get in there, my son. Igalo, though. Check it out. Come on. Yeah, Dylan Gill says, what a goal, my son. J.U. San says, sign this man. So far, Igalo is really doing the business for us. He looks like such a United player. I love his mentality. I love his character. I love the way he talks about United. And yeah, I mean, if a permanent deal could be made based on the recent form he's been showing and how he's settled in and how he's taken his chances, I'd say, yeah, it would make a lot of sense to add him to the ranks. It really would. He's doing very good. I mean, that's a brilliant goal there by Igalo. So well taken. Very cheeky. Couple of little kick-ups just to set himself right. Tees himself up and slots it away. Powerful, precision, absolutely epic finish there by Odion Igalo. JP says Igalo fan hero. Absolutely Batman Night fan says Igalo. OTB says Bosh. Bosh, son. Get in there. Yeah, it really was fantastic, actually. Gungshi says, come on, Igloo. Yes, my son, get in there. Rachel Manchester says, Igloo. Juice said says, Odiono Rongalo. Oh, Opoddy24. Ollie's been surprising me of late, not going to lie. Yeah. Ollie doing some bits. Ollie surprising some peeps, for sure. Strong team out there tonight to get the job done. We're 1-0 up now, 29 minutes, 57 seconds gone. But yeah, great finish there by Igalo. Cantonar7 says, evening lads and lasses. Evening to you, Cantonar7, one of the channel members. Shout out to you, my friend. Matty Rush says, love Igloo. Absolutely loving him at the moment, Matty Rush. Cantonar7 says, Igalo. Lovely finish. I mean, we've got to love Igalo at the moment. Just the way that he's come into this club to sort of help us out, to fill a hole, really. And he's seriously being so useful. He's scoring goals. He's looking great. And he's so happy to be here, and you can just see that. Here, Snark says, I love Igalo. Would hate to lose him after this loan. Absolutely. Hopefully we can make it permanent. He's on a lot of money in China. We don't know if the league's going to be starting up over there anytime soon. So it depends as well what's going on. Messi Lingard says, pure quality. Big D, Igalo has proven his worth. Viking Red says, what a Norse god, Odeon. Alex the Rinconator says, oh, hang on, we got a free kick for LASK. 30 minutes, 59 seconds then. Free kick for LASK. Shot and it's hit the wall and it's bounced away there. LASK still with the ball. Over the top and it's gone all the way out for a Sergio Romero goal kick. Alex Rincon, thank you so much, mate, for getting in with your super chat power. He says, Igalo now has more goals than Alexis at United. Oh my days, well that is unbelievable. It just goes to show you how unbelievably gastastic Sanchez was. But look at that goal, they're just showing the replay of it. Odion Igalo, he's taken that so well. Like, that is a proper striker there. Like, you don't get much better than that in terms of where he received the ball, how he set himself up, and how he's finished it and smashed it away. It doesn't get much better than that, to be fair. I thought that was brilliant. Odion Igalo, ladies and gentlemen. What a signing. Hopefully, it's a possibility for making that loan move permanent. Kurt Koenig, how you doing? The King. Kurt the King. Always great to see you, Kurt. He says hi with a smiley face. Top man. Jarvis Cocker says Nigerian assassin. What a player. Eddie Rouse says I'd be putting salt in his tea by now. Oh, that's a good one. Fair play. You've given her ideas now, Ellie. Like, you didn't have to do that. She thought, you know, doing something a bit naughty was putting too many sugars in it. And now now she is gonna put salt in it. Thanks. Ian Greenall, mate. You bloody legend, sunshine. Oh my days. Let's have a cheeky look at this. Is that you? Is that you? Eddie B? Is that you, Ian Greenall? Is that somebody else? Hang on, let me just check again. Oh no, we've got it here. Ian Greenall, you bloody legend, Ian. Thank you so much. He says, every little helps. Come on, United, mate. Oh, you bloody legend. You're an absolute hero, Ian. Thank you so much for that, mate. Showing your support of the channel. Honestly, anyone who does this, thank you so much. You're a bunch of heroes. Anybody who just tunes in and watches these videos, thank you so much as well, just for being in here and getting involved, and who watches the live chat and gets involved in the live chat. It's absolutely awesome of you. Also, Gungers has just sent another one over. And he sent a little comment here. And it says, Igalo to get a hat-trick, or at least a brace. What a cheeky goal that was. Get in there, Igloo Guy. Calling him Igloo Guy because obviously a video I did with Mrs. Pig, she referred to him as Igloo Guy. I love the reference there, Gungshi. Inside joke, possibly. But shout out to you, Gungshi, man. You're a top man. Thank you so much for that, pal. And also, Eddie Benson. Freaking Eddie Benners. Do you know what I mean? Shout out to Eddie Benners for getting in here. I just realised I said your full name, so I said Eddie Benners instead. But either way, thank you so much for getting in here. That's the difference. See, some people want their full name read out, others don't. So it's hard to say. Unless your name is the same as it is in the live chat on YouTube, it's difficult for me to find out. But there you go, you know, thanks to all you legends for doing that, honestly. Free kick to United then. 34 minutes, 18 seconds gone. United leading LASK 1-0. At LASK, the goal has come along. I'll stop now. I'll stop right there. Deep free kick code in then. And it's headed away by LASK. When you just love to be able to sing. Well, I love singing, but I literally have a voice of a bag of toads being crushed. That is my voice. But I'd love to be able to sing. Oh, you bloody legends. Who have I not shouted out yet then? Who have I not shouted out? The Saint, have I shouted you out tonight? He says, bloody sugar tax, unbelievable. Sickening, son. Yet you can buy Cadbury bars, massive ones, for £1 still. Makes no sense. SM Vizard says, hopefully we can put this game to bed in this leg. Absolutely agree. The Primot, how you doing, matey? Always great to see the Primot. Incomplete, 62-30. Don't give up your day job. Fair play, mate. That's probably good advice. Santon Smith, how you doing? Says, Igalo is my favourite person in the whole world. Some so-called expert pundits were mocking United for signing him. Now they must eat their words, and I'm loving it. Oh, Santon! I'm loving that one as well, my friend. Great comment, and I fully agree with everything you just said. Batman Night Fan has just come up with a great point and said, there is more fans here in this live chat than there is in the stadium. Come on, there's a first for everything on the channel. We've just out-attended Manchester United. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, United on the ball here. Work back inside, giving away sloppy stuff. LASK come down the left-hand side then. Look to counter. They're going to certainly come at United in this game. Christopher M.E. Shout out, Christopher, says, working in Kansas. Can't watch bloody game, but listening along as always to the legend, Mr. Flying Pig. Christopher M.E., thanks so much. Feel the burn, lad. Feel the burn. Or just take it easy. You're bloody brave working out at the moment. Hopefully, are you in a public gym? I don't know. Is people sweating all over equipment and all that? Is it the wisest thing to do at this moment in time? We'll see. Anyway. Rud says, check Twitter. What's on Twitter? Is this me checking Twitter? What are we doing then? You always do this, Rod. You just send me on these confusing wild goose chasers. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Anyway, thank you so much, though, whatever it is. The Saint says, what's up, Viking? What's up to Viking? Griffo Chaz, how you doing? There's more people here than in the stadium. Pig making gains. Thank you so much, Griffo Chaz. Top man. We've already done that one, though. But yeah, very, very true. Oh, nice one. I see what you mean, Alex Rudd. Thank you so much, mate. I wonder what the hell you're on about there. I'm just not with it at all, am I? I see it now, mate. Yeah, thank you so much, mate. That's brilliant as well with the screen. That is wonderful. And you've got the link there as well. Brilliant stuff. I love it. I love it. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Thank you. Gungshi with the Mrs. Piggy emojis. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Viking Red says, Pig and Nicola, what's up? All right, what's happening here then? Fred's gone in. Oh, cheeky. Fred's just been kicked in the nadgers there, right in the bollocks. And he's down on the ground. Oh, caught in the nadgers, I reckon. I don't know. The Saints say 71 likes. Nice one. Thank you to everybody that's already chucked a thumbs up on this video. If you have yet to chuck a thumbs up on this video, please do smash a cheeky little thumbs up on this video. Mark Since Pig checked my Twitter question. I have predicted the future. What's this? Hang on, last with a chance down the left. Into our area. Played to the edge of the area. Last still come at United. Shot on goal. Good defended by United and we get it away. Everybody follow Cinnamon the on Twitter as well. That's the Cinnamon. That is the Pig and the Hen Show Quizmaster. You know, the question of sin Quizmaster. Retweeted. Nice one there. I love that one. Go and check out the Cinnamon on Twitter, aka at Cinnamon the, because that's a good one. I like it. I like it. Oh shit! Shot on goal by LASK, cleared away by Eric Biley. Oh my days! Good chance for LASK there. Dodgy stuff. I looked up for 1 second there, and LASK had a shot on United's goal. Short corner taken quickly. Ball whipped in. Good little spell by LASK. This putting on some pressure, having a couple of chances here. United get it back and get it out, but we've given it away sloppily again to LASK in midfield here. Decorated Hero says, hit that like button or leave, LOL. Even if you don't want to hit that like button, don't leave. I'm just saying, you know, it's good to have you here. Wallace Montcroy Stewart. Always great to have Wallace Montcroy Stewart in the house as well. Shout out to you, Wallace. A proper bloody legend of the channel also. Nice one on Nicola. Nicola's going, is she? Okay, see you later on, darling. Thanks very much for popping in here, though. I haven't seen your message saying you're going, but shout out to you, love, honestly. Nice one. Vipers. Venom says, I'm late, but what have I missed in this game? So United scored a goal. Odion Igalo absolutely blazing it in the back of the net. Lovely bit of play. I think Bruno played him in. I think it was Bruno. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone. And then Igalo's just on the edge of the area. He's teed himself up with a couple of little kick-ups. Put it onto his left boot and just lashed it into the top left-hand corner. Fantastic goal by Odion Igalo. And that's the difference at the moment between the two sides. 40 minutes, 47 seconds in. United leading that game 1-0. Thank you very much, Rachel Manchester. Proper legend. Ronaldo Awino says, why is Dano not starting? Yeah, interesting. I mean, I guess he just felt like... I don't know, actually. I've got no good reason to answer that question, to be fair. But just trying this out, to be fair. Matty Rush says 135 legends in here. Nice one. Thanks so much. Viking Red says, Pig, we have a great community. Absolutely we do. You know, bunch of level-headed, like-minded peeps up in here for sure. Oh dear. Nice one, Eddie. Gary says Klopp's a bad loser. Yeah, did you see what Klopp said yesterday? He's like, oh, you know, fair enough they won, but who wants to play football like that, all negatively and defensively? It's like, yeah, whatever, Kloppy. You got out-masterminded, son. Sit down. Go back to being the Merseyside Bottling Company, please, and just stay in your lane. You know, Like, stay in your lane of singular trophies. Don't try and join the lane of Manchester United's 3 trophies in a season. You know, the treble. Don't try and stay in that lane. Don't try and join the lane of Arsenal's Invincibles. Just stay in your lane, Kloppy. Okay? You're going to lift the first title for a long time for Liverpool, 30 years plus. That's absolutely great. No need to be a bitter, sore loser about it, though, is there? There's more than one way to skin a cat. It makes me feel funny, though, when people do criticise teams for winning things defensively. Like, for instance, that Chelsea side that won the Champions League. I thought the way that Chelsea won that Champions League was epic, man. And I hate to say that, you know, the one where Drogba scored the penalty at the end and all that. Because it was just like there was down and out so many times. Semi-final, you know, John Terry got sent off and they're just backs to the wall defending. And then Ramirez pops up and scores a chip and, you know, they're defending. And it was just, you know, and then in the final, it's like they defended. You can win and it can be an epic team performance by doing that. It's about sticking the ball in the back of the net. And if you can stop the other team from doing that, and you can do that, then you deserve to win. That's the whole point. It's like a war of who's putting the ball in the back of the net. So, ball comes in, headed away over for United corner then. Anyway, I was just thinking, you know, that because I saw some criticism about the style of football of Diego Simeone at Atletico Madrid. And really, you know, I think he's doing a great job. Corner comes in then, and it is wide from Slabby Maguire there. Get your slab head emojis out, by the way, because there are now officially slab head emojis, aka Easter Island head emojis, so you can actually use that. But let's have a look at this. So the corner came in, and Harry Maguire it's significantly wide by Harry, to be fair. He should have done a lot better there, because he did basically have a free header there. 43 minutes, 50 seconds gone, then LASK get it back under play. And they're coming at United here, down the left. The Saint with the Easter Island head emojis, loving it. Mikey with the Easter Island head emojis. That's right. That's why I put it on there, so we can refer to Slabby Maguire with an actual emoji. And you know I refer to him personally as Easter Island head. So it's maybe another inside joke, but there you go. Night Whisper says, more likes. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can smash 100 likes on this video. Sandari to Moangi thinks it's going to be 2-0. Fair play. I mean, we'll see. But either way, it's ropey stuff at the back by United, though. Played inside, LASK with an opportunity. Cleared out from the back for United, though. And crisis averted. And here United come then. Ball played through the middle just before half-time then. Pretty successful half. We've got a chance down the left. Ball played over the top of the goal there by Dan James. Bit of a loose pass there, or shot, or whatever it actually was. But either way, you know, we've got stoppage time of 1 minute. We've just hit half-time, the half-time mark, so we've got 50 seconds left. But either way, you know, going in at 1-0, it's a pretty decent result for the first half. Let's see how we do in the second half. But yeah, Igalo's goal is obviously the difference in that game. United have done pretty well in terms of creating a few chances, but you know, let's not be honest. Let's not be dishonest. It's a flat performance by United here, really. And LASK haven't really got going either, but they tried. But the atmosphere is sucking the life out of this game. Honestly, I think it's sucking the life out of this game. Like, it must be strange for these guys out there to have it like a training atmosphere. I don't really know. Maybe not. But it just seems like we're not firing on all cylinders at the moment, but we are away from home. LASK are a good team, of course, in the Austrian Bundesliga, and they've got to be respected. But United done a good job in the first half to get the 1-0. So that's it. The minute of the first half. Stoppage time is up, so that'll be it now. And that's it. There's the half-time whistle, I think. Yeah, half-time whistle. The half is finished 1-0. Manchester United currently leading LASK away from home. It's Garlo with the goal, who goes in at half-time. He's got something in his eye there. He's just getting out. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Because we need to win this game. We need to get a good result. An away goal, we've already got this. We don't know how long it'll be until the second leg, until that game's played, because UEFA and the Premier League, the FA, all these organisations have got to make some decisions at the moment about what they're going to do, whether they're going to play games behind closed doors, or whether they're going to have a break or a suspension, or who knows what. So this could be the last game for a while, and hopefully we get the lead going in to the second leg, whenever that may be. Because think about it. If there is a big suspension or a big break, it's like you're going to come back into it cold, effectively. You're going to come back into it cold. If there's 2 months off, and then you've got to finish off the last games, or who knows, I don't know what they're going to do. They'd have to delay the next season and stuff if they were going to do that. Who knows what they're going to do. But yeah, there's going to be some implications. Half-time then it is, lads and lasses. Let's have a look at the half-time stats. What did you think of that performance, ladies and gents? Please do get involved and let me know what you think is going on in this game. Do you think United are giving a good account of ourselves? Who do you think stood out? What performance, who's performed? So statistically, United definitely dominating this game. 61% possession to United, 39% to Linz. 4 shots for them, 0 on target. 11 shots for United, 4 on target, including that goal by Odion Ighalo. It was a fantastic goal, that one. Lovely stuff. A bit of a random sort of strange flat half of football, I thought. Just a bit of a strange sort of half a footy, really. Maybe it's just the stadium. Don't know. But yeah, very flat game. 2 corners, 3 corners for us. Anyway, we're winning the game 1-0. Odion Ighalo's absolutely smacked it up there, sunshine. Nice one. Yeah, Batman Night Fan says, United playing good without fans. Yeah, they're taking a leaf out of Man City's book there, to be fair. They've had a bit of practice playing in front of no fans, in a way, in that stand at the Etihad, so... Nice one. Night Whisper says, Bruno! Absolutely. What a bloody player this man is. The Saint says, empty Anfield when they win the league. 60,000 outside to celebrate. Yeah, you know it. You know that will happen. If Liverpool do have to win the league in front of an empty stadium, you know that there's going to be a lot of people outside, though. Like, it's funny, it's hilarious, but at the end of the day, they're just going to gather anyway. These are Scousers we're talking about, Are they really that bothered about the coronavirus, some of them probably are harbouring things that would make the coronavirus, weep. So, I don't know about that. That's maybe a little bit harsh. But, we know what the Scousers are like. Anyway, I'm just kidding any Scousers in here. It's just banter. Toba Tobias is that one guy who keeps doing United chants. Legend. Fair play, man, yeah. The Primal said it's good. Stock 1-0 half. Hoping for 2 more to ice the tie. Come on, United. Nice one. I love it. Illy United says, LASK is crap team. We need to give another 5. LOL, yeah, fair play. Cinemize Studio comments, give Ighalo a new contract. Yeah, it would be nice. It's also about reaching an agreement with Shanghai Shenhua, who are his parent club, obviously, who's his actual owners of his contract. So you can't just give him a new contract, but we can obviously buy him from Shanghai Shenhua, but they're paying him 300 grand a week. I don't think we would pay him 300 grand a week, but... if he would take a pay cut and come to United, it's possible. If Shanghai Shenhua would consider selling, it's possible. Billy T says, finished by Ighalo, hit the ground running, delighted for him. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. There was a lot of criticism about the signing of Ighalo, like we talked about earlier, because he was coming over from the Chinese league, where he's not played since playing for Watford. People were saying he's not up to the standard, but what we needed was a second fiddle striker at the moment. But he's actually better than that, because what we've got is a second fiddle striker who can basically play first fiddle. Do you know what I mean? Who's happy to play first fiddle, and when he does play first fiddle, does as good a job as the main fiddler. Do you know what I mean? So we've got a couple of fiddlers on the roof at United right now, and I'm loving it. They could keep fiddling all over the place as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, Gungshi says harsh but true, pig. Yeah, about the what's that? The empty had. Yeah, it's freaking empty. Can't wait until they get their sanctions imposed by UEFA and hopefully the Premier League as well. And all those fans go back to being Chelsea fans again. Or whoever they were before, Liverpool fans. I don't know. Probably some of them have already defected over to being Liverpool fans, seeing as that's the in thing to do right now. Gungshi says Ighalo has got the right attitude. I fully agree with that. I think he wants to be at this club and he loves the club. And the Saint also comments, I think he would take 200 grand easy. Yes, when you talk of it, I don't know what the tax system's like in China, to be honest with you. But usually, most places around the world, if you're a big earner, like you're earning, say, 300k a week like he is, and you're getting taxed something like quite a lot, 50% of that usually. I think, I think that's what these footballers who are getting over a certain amount pay in the UK. They're basically getting taxed 50% of their earnings. probably similar in China. I don't know. It could be a lot less or whatever. But the point I'm making is, if he's getting paid 300k in China and getting taxed 50%, then that's actually 150k he's taken out. Now, if he's getting paid 220, say, a week in England, and he's getting taxed 50%, then that's actually 110 he's taken out. So the actual difference is only 40 grand, whereas on the face of it, the difference is 90 grand. So that's also a factor. Like, it sounds a lot more than it actually is. Like, oh, why would you want to get 200k a week when you can get 300k? But it is a little, it's not exactly like that. And also, if he wants to play for United, if he loves playing for United, if he wants to play in England and play for the club that he loved as a boy over in Nigeria, then maybe he will make that sort of change in his life. And I think we could do with him more than ever. He's already showing that he's going to be showing that he could be a great player for us. Dante, one of the channel members, how you doing, Dante? Says, if the Premier League gets cancelled, it will be COVID-19 Scousers 18. COVID-19 Scouts 18, I see what you're saying. I loved it. Oh, that's a good one. I like it. And United 20. Oh, good un. Big God Bob says Michael Jackson was a fiddler. Oh, crikey, mate. Did you have to, Big God Bob? Do you know what I mean? Sadly, the criminal card. You have to take it there, Big God Bob. Crikey. Anyway, fair enough. Some say that's true. Eddie Rouse says, you're right, it doesn't. Rachel Manchester says, Scousers celebrating doesn't get old. Oh, that was a great game last night, wasn't it? Didn't you just bloody love it? Donick says, hi from Munich. Hi, how are you doing? Guten Tag to you, mein Freunde. Thank you very much for getting in here. Nikolozka comments, laughed my ass off. You won the internet, lad. I know, that was a good one, wasn't it, Big God Bob? Was it Big God Bob? I feel like it was Big God Bob. I don't know. I think I've had a man. No, it wasn't Big God Bob, was it? Anyway, whoever it was, I loved it. Dante. It was Dante. Sorry, Dante. How did I forget? Decorated Hero says, are you in 4K? You could do 4K reviews. Into 4K, Pig. You could do 4K reviews. What does that mean? Do you mean the 4K as in the resolution? Am I into it? Am I using it? Am I capable of using it? Do I want to review different methods of viewing the resolution? Or do I just want to do reviews in 4K resolution? Need to clarify that one, mate. Ian Greenall says, could you check I'm a patron, please? Let me have a cheeky little look. I think you are, aren't you, mate? What, you mean a new... Oh, you've become a new one, you mean? Let's have a look. Oh, Ian Greenall, mate. Shout out to you, Ian Greenall, sunshine. He's just become a new member of the Patreon brigade as well on Patreon. Shout out to all the people that follow me on Patreon. There is a link in the description. But crikey, Ian Greenall, ladies and gentlemen. Not only is he a channel member on here, he's also a member of the Patreon brigade as well now. So thank you very much for that, pal. And also, what's going to happen is I will put you in the post-match rolling credits as well, and also with anybody else who needs to be added. There's one other person that needs to be added, and I will add them too. Morgan Free person, I believe it is. So thank you very much to you, pal. You're a bloody legend, Ian Greenall. Ian Greenall, ladies and gentlemen, the latest patron on Patreon. And you don't just get nothing on there also. You don't get much. But you also get access to all of the Pig and the Hen shows going forward, and there's a library of them as well, which I post on there after every episode, which are available audio version, of course, because all of them are available on YouTube anyway. But if you're the type of person that wants to listen to audio podcasts of the Pig and the Hen show, then that is for you. And also, it's they're all on there, like the SoundCloud. There's only 2 episodes available at any one time. So yeah, thank you so much for that, pal. You bloody hero. Ian Greenall's just become a member. Nice one, Ian. Let's get back on the game here. Absolutely pissed off that the Xbox BT Sport app isn't working. Proper amateur hour there from Bill Gates. Let's have another little try. BT Sport, open it up. But we've got it on our phone. Sorry, there's a problem. Please exit the app and try again later. Yeah, I've done that about 8 times, thanks, Bill. Twat. Anyway... Michael Fletcher says, Igalo over Martial as a number 9. Martial should play on the left. Thoughts? Listen, mate, I think right now it makes a lot of sense. You know, if you stick Marcus Rashford in there, it becomes a bit of a conundrum. Who do you play, Martial or Igalo? But right now, I'm with you. You know, Mata, we've got there today. Bruno Fernandes, Interlink and stuff can play wide. But really, what you want is Martial out there on the left and Igalo up top with Dan James on the right now. You know, and then when Rashford comes in, maybe you do something else. But yeah, I actually agree with you. I think that's probably our strongest front three that we could put out there right now. Brandon Slaughter, ladies and gents, has just become a member of the Bacon Brigade as well. Thank you so much, Brandon Slaughter, for becoming an actual official channel member on here. I think that's, what, 38 or 39 we've got to now? Big up Brando, says Pete Miller, one of the other ones, and also Ria GV, one of the newest additions to the membership as well. To the card-carrying Bacon Brigados. Thank you so very much. Nice one, Brandon Slaughter. You're a bloody legend. Says, thanks, guys. Love this channel. I love the support from you lads and lasses out there, honestly. Really appreciate everybody that does support this channel in whatever way you can. Honestly. And we've also got another cheeky little PayPal donation here from Ian Greenall. Ian, mate, thank you so much for getting in here with another one. And he says, come on United. Ian Greenall. Top bloody man. Legends, thank you so much to you people for getting in here. And Ian's also signed up to the Patreon Brigade too, so massive shout out to you. JP says DT started doing live chats. Fair play, but that's pretty funny actually. But, you know, well, I don't know. Anyway, Badal Kumar, how you doing, Badal? Thank you very much for getting in here too. Michael Fletcher says, need the like ratio at 1-1. Come on, people. What does that mean? What does that mean? We've got more dislikes than the likes. What are we talking about here? Anyway, please do chuck a cheeky little thumbs up on this video. If you are tuned in live, or the Bacon Brigade, if you haven't done so yet, smack the cheeky little thumbs up on it, please. Raymond Moore, he says, one more goal. Ollie needs to sub Bruno and Fred. No need to play him full time. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Crikey, we've got 195 people in. Awesome. Great to see you in here. Thank you very much for joining me at half-time. United are leading 1-0 at the moment away over in Austria. I'm just going to tweet this out. Second half coming up. And I'm going to tweet it. So if you guys could do us a favour if you're on Twitter and retweet it, that'd be cool. But either way, we're about to break the 200 viewers mark. So thanks to everybody that's stopping by. I'll keep you up to date with what happens in the second half. If you're just joining us, you missed a bit of a strange game, I suppose. United definitely dominating the chances. LASK have had a couple of good chances. They've been in it. But really, United have looked the more comfortable side. There's nobody in the stadium at all, pretty much. Couple of people. And it looks like a training ground exercise. It's very, very odd indeed. But either way, United managed to get the breakthrough around about the half an hour mark, I think it was. No, I can't remember what it was now. But Odi and Igalo, let's have a little look actually when the time of the goal was for anyone that's interested. Yet 28 minutes in, Igalo's taken the ball on the edge of the area, teed himself up with a couple of kick-ups and lashed it into the top left-hand corner with that beautiful Nigerian left shoe of his. And it was absolutely something to behold. And he's really hit the ground running, this lad. He looks like something special that we absolutely needed. Just a great option for us. Look, he might not be, you know, Muhammad Ahmad Bruce Lee in terms of being a footballer or whatever, but what he is a very good standard centre forward, like a proper number 9. And I think he's doing a very, very great job. Nice one, Mikey. We smashed 100 likes. Get in there, you beauty. Top man. Thank you to everybody that's done that tonight and show the support by leaving the thumbs up. JP says, help Pig get a yellow Lambo. I promise you now, JP, no, nothing against anybody that likes flash things and stuff like that. I wouldn't be seen dead in a Lambo, son. Honestly. And I ain't even trying to be cool here. I'd get a nice car, don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't have one of those loud yellow Lamborghinis or anything, or like a la Phil Jones, some pink monstrosity. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, J.U. San says, advantage for United, bad vantage for LASK. What a LASK. Oh my D's. Right, here we go. We're about to get the second half underway here. LASK are going to get us underway. At LASK, the game is underway. Anyway, I've got to stop doing that. Right, okay, half-time, second half-time's over. Second half about to begin. LASK about to get us underway. Here we go, I'll let you know when we do that. And we are kicked off, lads and lasses. We've just kicked off. United need to sort of build on that first half performance, really. We could do with another goal. My prediction before the game was 2-1. Hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully it finishes, 2-0 to United or whatever. But I do think that LASK, a decent sort of an attacking side. From what I've read and heard and how they're doing over in Austria, maybe United's great defence and the fact we've had 8 clean sheets out of 10 will be too much for them. I hope it is. But either way, hope United go on and smash them up in this second half. Come on then, United! Come on! Let's do it for the fans! Oh, no, wait. There's no bastard there! Let's do it for the fans watching around the world! Come on! Nice one, Rud Boy. Thanks so much. He says, retweet Pig's goal tweet as well. Thanks so much, mate. Nice one. Michael Collins says we needed a big second half today. Come on, United. Very, very true. Eric Biley at the back for United gets it out for us, then clears it away. 46 minutes, 10 seconds gone. Gary Wells saying Odeon showing Firmino how to score a goal. Love it. Bones Brigade says make sure you all try to become a Patreon member. Thank you very much, Bones Brigade. Have you just become one then? Is that what you're saying? That's pretty legendary of you if you have. And we have just got a new member. Not even... He's on the 3rd tier as well. Bones Brigade, mate. You bloody hero. Thank you very much for that, pal. Shout out to Bones Brigade, everybody. Getting in here. Bones Brigade 2020. Crikey. Mad support. Thanks, Rudd. He says, I'm not watching. He's still uploading the goal things to Twitter. What an absolute hero. What an absolute hero. Rod Boy, give him a heads up on the goals. Okay, nice one, mate. You should hear me screaming. Canton R7 says, summer window, would you A, want Werner plus Grealish, or B, Sancho plus Bellingham? Oh, probably, it's a very good one, that, mate. That is a conundrum. That is a countdown conundrum right there. Probably Sancho and Bellingham, even though they're both younger and they're, Bellingham's more of an unknown entity. And, I just feel like Sancho's something special. Werner, of course, is something special, and Grealish looks great too, but I just feel like Sancho is possibly going to be one of the best in the world in a few years. He's already, if you look at his stats, he already is, and he's 19. So thank you so much, Bones Brigade. You are the bloody legend. Thanks for the support, honestly. Really means a lot. Free kick then on the edge of the area. Dangerous position here. LASK have got an opportunity. 47 minutes, 43. Shot on goal. The block is made by the wall. And Romero makes the dive. It's not needed in the end because the wall has done its job and stopped the free kick coming through there. Throw in, though, to LASK. 47 minutes, 55 near the corner flag. LASK in there, Lily White, something of an Austrian Spurs here. So I wouldn't worry about them, to be fair. We're going to batter them. They're going to bottle job second half. This is the Austrian Spurs right here we're talking about. Anyway, volley from distance there, and it is a considerable distance over United's goal. RGV says, just put the kids to bed. How was the first half? It was, I guess it was reasonably tepid. I don't know, it was okay. We definitely got the better of them in the first half, in my opinion. We created a good few chances. It was separated by Odion Igalo's brilliant strike, which did give us the lead. So, fantastic for Odion Igalo. If you've not seen the goal, you'll enjoy it, because it was a very well-taken goal. Proper centre-forward goal. Teed himself up edge of the area. Lashed it home, top roof of the net. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Over 200 of you legends tuning in. Thank you very much for stopping by for the watch-along this week. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do United watch-alongs for every single game. We've gone up 3 to 400 subscribers over the last month. So I just want to say, as well as all the legends of the Bacon Brigade, like Gungers and Rincon, and so many people have been on this channel for years. I actually went through a bunch of my old videos yesterday and just hearted a bunch of comments from like 5 years ago. Some of the same old legends still watching, so thank you to all you, honestly. But any of the new people that we've acquired over the last month, welcome. This is the Bacon Brigade here in the chat, as you can see. And what they provide is great insight, a lot of comedy, and also a lot of questionable comments. But either way, thanks for being a part of it. Come on then, 49 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Juice says, Pig sounds like you're underwhelmed with the goal. It was a worldie, yeah. I mean, I didn't see it that much the first time around, that's the problem. I just saw it go stick into the back of the neck, so I'm watching it on a shite little phone. But no, it was a great goal, but, we're playing LASK away. It's not the same as the Manchester derby, you've got to understand that. Like, I'm buzzing, it's a great goal, but it's not like he did that in the Manchester derby. If he did that in the Manchester derby, I'd have probably pooed myself right now. I honestly would have done. But this is LASK away, okay? There's not even a crowd there, all right? But yeah, you know, I wasn't underwhelmed. It was a great goal. Eddie Rouse says, I'm pretty broke at the most, so can only sign into the lowest tier, but just have. Oh my days, you shouldn't be doing that if you're broke, Eddie, honestly. But thank you so much, Eddie Rouse. One of the channel members, and now one of the Patreons as well. Bloody hell. Thank you so much, honestly. Shit, I've just ruined my stream. Eddie Rouse, thank you so much for that, Eddie Rouse. Fantastic. Luke Shaw's just missed an opportunity there. And you've added a lot to the channel, Eddie, to be perfectly honest, with your presence. Because, you know, there wasn't enough ladies on this channel. And you've definitely brightened up. You're the only female member of the Bacon Brigade, as far as I know. So thank you so much for being that legend, that legendary lady. Bones Brigade says, if Pogba stays, who will go? Crikey, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know Matic just signed a new deal. I would imagine that nobody will go. I don't know. If Pogba stays, then I guess our midfield's pretty well set, because we'd have 4 good midfielders that could play in that area, plus Bruno, who shouldn't be played anywhere else other than in front of the 2 in midfield, in my opinion. But, you know, you still got Pogba who can play there. Fred, McTominay, Matic, all good, you know. I don't know. I mean, that would be, you know, you do need a lot of good players at this level to do a good job in all different competitions, but I don't think Pogba's going to stay in this summer, I'll be honest. I mean, if he does stay, fair enough, but I just don't think that he is going to stay in the summer. I think United will cash in, will try and reinvest that money. I don't know. Griffo Chaz says, could be the final watch-along for a while. That is ultimately true, Griffo Chaz, you know. And if it is, it will be a massive shame, because it is obviously a great community, and I do love doing these videos and talking to all you lads and lasses out there. But anytime there is a, you know, United game or a game on that has any interest to us, even if it's not United at the moment, where there might be few and far between, I'll jump on and do one. But they're probably going to suspend the whole of the Premier League. They're probably going to suspend most of the European competitions, and including the Euro Championships 2020. So very, very, very poor, isn't it? Very bad times, but there you go. Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy this performance. Make the most of it. Because like everyone's been saying, it may be the last one for a while. Like, we've got Spurs on Sunday. We've got the watch-along planned with Henry Hotspur. But there's, you know, it's probably 50-50 or maybe even less than that right now as to whether or not that will take place. So I don't know. "52 minutes, 54 seconds gone then. Come on, United! Let's get hyped up! Let's get hyped up! Because we're going to sleep a little bit because there's no crowd. And this half's been dreary. But let's get hyped up, lads and lasses. Let's go fucking mental. So let's go fucking mental. Da 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 da. Hey! Okay, no, not the time. Okay. Oh dear. Somebody probably just tuned in with their kids watching this stuff and they're like, get off this channel immediately. Oh dear. Kurt Koenig says, enjoy your lives. Very true, yeah. Focus on what's important at the moment. Football only means so much, of course. We all love football, and to some people, football is life. And, you know, I'm one of those people where football, you know, the amount of football I consume all the time is a lot. So it's going to be weird not having football around for a little while. So, yes, but yeah, enjoy what you can at the moment. Rincon says, it's been a pleasure. If this is the last watch along for a while, sad face. Mate, you and me both, pal. It's been an absolute pleasure having you all in here. Really loved it. And yeah, Gungshi, you're absolutely spot on. It's not like there's going to be no content. It's just like watch-alongs and stuff are not going to be around for a while. Because Gungshi says, Pig, you could do non-United related shows like a Pig and the Hen, FIFA, etc. and people will still watch, I think. Yeah, you're absolutely right, mate. You know, we start doing some FIFA streams. A bunch of people watching those. Also, there's other stuff that we can do. You know, me and Henry can cover this a little bit more. And we can just have general debates about current events and topics and sporting events and sporting news and anything. You know, we might have a daily sporting coronavirus update. Who's bloody contracted it next or something ridiculous? No, probably not. But you know what I mean? It's not like there's not going to be any content at all on the channel. There's still going to be a lot of content, daily content, to be fair. You know, like I'm going to be jumping on here every day trying to put something out to you guys for as long as I can. For as long as I can, you know. Cameron Ketch comments, hey friends, glad to be watching with the brigade. Hope you lot are doing well. Hope you are too, Cameron. Thanks very much for getting in here and wishing well on everybody. Mr. Garrett says, do the Bin Hokers still get the title if the league is stopped? I don't know. They can't do because it's not a full season. Chance for United. Hold on, closing down on goal. And it's Wayward Day. United win a corner, I believe, or is it a goal kick? It's a goal kick. But anyway, I don't think so. You can't just give them the title just because they're so far ahead. Because you have to finish the games. That's it. It's about a league. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So, you can't finish the marathon after 21 miles. It's got to be 26 miles. So I think we'll see. I think we'll see. Ice Queen Gaming, how you doing? Great to have another lady in here. Thanks for stopping in here. What wine are you on tonight, if any? Please do let me know. I was tempted to have a cheeky Heineken on the stream tonight, but I decided just to go for Coca-Cola instead. Dante says, Pig and Nicola cooking show if no footy, or how to make a decent brew. Great shout, Dante. I love it. Absolutely, it's going to be something like that as well. And like I said, I'm going to work on some other United content. I'm going to try and make a few short documentaries about some of the famous figures at United, which is something I think some of you will enjoy anyway. Oh, shot by McTominay on goal there. Saved by the last keeper easily, though. Miz says, do you think Pogba will be back for the Spurs game, Pig? I don't think he'll be starting in that game. Might come on, though. You never know. He could be back on. But at the same time, is that game even going to take place? We'll see. Rod Boy says NHL will get cancelled. Yeah, so the NBA's cancelled. Is that right, Rod? The whole NBA's been cancelled for the foreseeable future. Juice said, comments, cancel the season and end United's momentum if it means Liverpool don't win the league. Question mark. Yes, please. Well, if it means they don't win the league, if they just have to reset the season and just chalk it off, then yeah, that would be amazing. I'd take that all day long. But at the same time, United, if we have a break now, coming back into it, and so it's not going to benefit. It's not going to benefit anybody, really, I don't think. Maybe it might benefit Spurs right now, actually, because they've got Son and Kane injured, so if the league got pushed... Oh, what a finish by Dan James! He smashed one in the bottom left-hand corner, and it's onside. Everything's pucker about this one. Lovely stuff. 2-0 to United, 57 minutes, 24 seconds gone. Let's just have a look at this finish here. Oh, my days, man. I took my eyes off the prize again, looked up, and Danny James has slashed one into the back of the net. And he's not even smiling. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't want a hug from you, Luke Shaw. There's coronavirus going around, don't you know? Leave him alone. It's like Ryan Giggs. You remember Ryan Giggs when he used to celebrate? He'd run away from everyone like he was doing the bloody Gladiators Gauntlet. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Dan James, he's done the defender, took it onto his right, and he smashed it in the bottom left-hand corner. Come on, United, 2-0. Dan James, right boot. Have some of that, LASK, Linz. Get in there, Danny James. And Morgan Freeperson, what a legend, says, get in, James. He needed that. You're not wrong about that. He absolutely did. He's been a little bit low on confidence. There's been some people saying some stuff about Dan James recently. But I think he's doing a great job for a young lad, and he's just had a little bit of a rocky spell. But there you go. What a great take that was by Dan James there. Great bloody take from Dan James. And that's 2-0 now to United. Let me update the score. That's 2 away goals that we'll be taking with us back home to the second leg, whenever that may be. Get in there. Smash a cheeky little like on it for Danny James. Smacked it in there. United with another chance. Are we going to win the free kick? Yes, we are. Free kick at edge of the area for United. Dan James causing all sorts of trouble. The defender gets a yellow card, and Dan James gets the free kick. Alex Rudd, where are you, sunshine? If you could clip that one too, that'd be bloody awesome. And just literally put Dan James goal versus LASK Linz and the minute, and watch the rest of the game here with a link to the watch along. That would be bloody awesome. Thank you, mate. Awesome. 2-0 up then, lads and lasses. Get in. Great finish, that one from Dan James. Buzzing for the lad. Honestly, really happy for him, because like we were saying, like Morgan Freeperson alluded to, he has had a little bit of a low spell. He had a great start to his career at United, but had a little bit of a low spell. Maybe fitness issues was something to do with that. United with a free kick then, right by the corner of the edge of the area here. So very wide position. Will it be an in-swinger for Slabby Maguire to get his head on? Or will there be a shot at goal? It's an out-swinger. And it is nobody on the end of it there. McTominay puts it behind the goal for a goal kick. Miz528, thank you for getting in here with a super chat as well, pal. Top man. Shout out to Miz528. Always getting in here and supporting the channel. Bruce Lee, is that Bruce Lee as your profile picture there, mate? I don't know. Rachel Manchester says Lingard and Pereira time. Oh my days. Yes, well, let's just have a look at United's bench. We have got De Gea, Lindelof, Pereira, Greenwood, Matic, Twanzebe and Chong. So there is actually no Lingard on the bench. But certainly Pereira, certainly Chong will be coming on. Maybe Twanzebe, maybe Greenwood. To be fair, though, that's the right thing to do, I think, right now. Just, maybe not right now, but in a few minutes' time, 60 minutes into the game, make some alterations, give Greenwood an opportunity, give Pereira, a run out just to save the legs of whoever he'll be replacing. Same goes for Chong, who's just signed a new contract. Give Chong an opportunity in this game. We're 2-0 up. We don't want to take the foot off the pedal at all. But, we are comfortable with this game, and it does make sense to rest players for that Spurs game, which may or may not happen. May or may not happen. The Premot says Dan James wins us a lot of free kicks. That's for sure. Yeah, very true. Yeah, he does. He takes it past people, and he's got such pace that they have to bring him down out of frustration pretty much a lot of the time. Morgan Freeperson says need to get some of that young talent on. Time for Jay Lings. Oh my god, everybody with a Jay Lings obsession. But either way, he's not on the bench. He's not on the bench. Oh dear. I haven't got that corona, honestly. I'm feeling ropey today. Like, it's bad timing. Seriously bad timing. Howard on it, Garnish for a goal. Shot on goal. Oh, and he's just rattled the left upright there. And it is out now for, is it a corner or a goal kick here? But either way, Igalo with another great chance. One-on-one with the keeper there. He did a good job, to be fair, to get in that position. And he's almost finished it there for United. This lad's got a keen eye for goal. Unfortunately, he has hit the post there. But he should have scored, as Norfolk Pyro says. Yep, should have scored one-on-one with the keeper there. Eddie Rouse says, Dante beat me 22-0 on FIFA once, so she can teach me too. Fair play, yeah. I mean, I can't say too much about FIFA recently, because actually, if anybody who knows, has watched my FIFA streams knows, I've been getting smashed up a little bit. But I've also been doing some nice smashing up. Haha. Timothy says, this LASK has only lost one game in 16 games played. United has beaten them easy. Really shows we are getting better. Ollie is doing a great job. Hey, fair play to you, Timothy. I fully agree with you. LASK are no mugs. They're not. I mean, I know they're not a well-known team. Before this, I'd never even really bloody heard of them. But they're doing well in the Austrian Bundesliga at the moment. They're flying, to be fair. And, yeah, I agree with you. Like, tough game away from home. No crowd. Like, just a weird game. And to be winning 2-0 at the moment, I think is a brilliant sign of how well United are doing as a team and how well the new players are doing. Igalo, of course, has been doing fantastically well for us. And he's new. It's just good. It's just good. Bruno, absolutely fantastic. Ian Greenall, thank you so much for super chatting in. He says, we are back, people. Ian Greenall, thank you so much for getting in here again. But yeah, I think you're right. I think we are looking literally like, we're getting back to the right sort of direction now. We're progressing. We've got Bruno, massive catalyst. We've got Igalo, more goals up top there. We've been crying out for ages. Anybody who's watched this channel for a long time knows that what we talk about on this channel over the last few years is about improving United and saying we need a striker and saying we need a creative mid. I've been banging on about needing a top quality creative mid for what seems like years now, because it is years. And finally we've got him. So it's just amazing. It is. Morgan Freeperson says, love your FIFA streams. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much. I might do a FIFA stream later tonight. I have no idea. I mean, it might be a late one though, like 9:30 PM start or something like that. But I might do it, or then again, I might not. So don't hold me to it. If it's not tonight, it will be tomorrow. Rincon says, Bruno is so good, man. He makes us tick. Absolutely. He's the harpist in the midfield, pulling the strings. He's the metronome, just ticking things over. He's an absolute bloody beast out there, is Bruno Fernandes. Plus, he's just got so much skill and elegance. What I like about him, he's almost like some sort of a weird hybrid between, like, Paul Scholes and Cristiano Ronaldo. If that makes any sense at all. Like, Paul Scholes, the vision, the passing ability, but he's also got this dribbling ability and just a little bit of an attitude and a tenaciousness about him that Ronaldo had. He's just like a mixture of the two. I'm not saying he's like either one of those players, but some sort of a hybridized version. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. He can do it all is what I'm saying. He looks very, very good. Rachel says, I'm a lot happier with our defence nowadays. Yeah, very true. I mean, we are just keeping the teams out at the moment. This will be the 11th game unbeaten, and 9 clean sheets in those 11 games, I think. I'll be right in saying that is pretty sensational, really. LASK with a chance, though. Oh, Edge of the Area, good opportunity. Should strike that. And it's a good bit of defending there by Eric Biden to get it away. But they should have had a better opportunity there. They had a mare, whoever that was, for LASK. Morgan Free Person says, K-War sure been great recently. I'd almost given up on him. Yeah, same with me, really. I do feel like it was a struggling period for Luke Shaw, and it was a long struggling period, and he was almost getting to that point where it's like, you're just really consistently not very good, and you're probably not up to the standard. But you can't say that anymore, because the last 7 or 8 games, or however many he's played in a row now, he's looked excellent, and you can't fault his performances at all. He's been one of our best players for the last 7 games. So yeah, he's worked his way back into the side. The same goes for Fred. The same goes for Matic. They've turned things around lately for United, and I think that's commendable. Brilliant. And Ollie deserves a lot of credit for giving them the opportunities. It would have been very easy to just let Luke Shaw rot a little bit and give Brandon the mantle, but he hasn't done that. Yeah, Alex says Bruno actually reminds me of a way, way better Christian Eriksen. Devil of Red says Bruno is Eriksen on steroids. Yeah, that's a great comparison as well. It is. He is better, though, I think. Even though Christian Eriksen's done some great things in the Premier League, Bruno just looks like a match winner. A proper match winner. Ray Freeburn says Bruno is better than Messi and Ronaldo. Well, I mean, let's just not get too carried away here, but, you never know. One day, maybe, but I doubt it. Nobody is. You probably won't see another Messi and Ronaldo for another decade or two, I don't think. I think those are special. Those are one in a century type players, but we had 2 at once. I honestly think that. There's not many players that compare. Pele's one, Maradona's one, and then really, it's like, yeah, you can say there's some unbelievable players. I think Ronaldinho's one, Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo's one. But then, you get to the second tier below that, and it's almost like, yeah, they're unreal players, but are they in that top tier all time? Now, I'm going to cause a bit of a trigger here, but, I don't know if there's that many players that are in that top all time up there with the likes of Messi and Ronaldo. Wallace Montcroy Stewart says George Best, absolutely for Manchester United, but over the career, questionable. His talent was not questionable, but his achievements cannot be compared to that of a Ronaldo or a Pele, simply because they had all that international success. Now with George Best, it's criminal he never played in a World Cup, Georgie Best. But at the same time, he's playing for Northern Ireland or whatever. It's like they're not really going to do that well, so it's difficult for him. But yeah, I mean, he always used to just say he felt like Northern Irish international football was just like a bit of recreation for him, really, compared to playing for United. So. But yeah, Morgan Free Person says all-time Maradona. Good shout. Always, Pele's up there with me too. Rod Boy says Mbappe can be that. I think he can. I think he can be that. I think Neymar's a very, very good player as well. In terms of a world, what he's achieved on a world stage as well. But he's not up the level of a Pele or anyone like that. He's just not. So there's levels to this. And what I mean by that, it's not just about the talent or Neymar's a better player than Pele, because Neymar may well be a better player than Pele now, but Neymar's had the previous generations to learn from and build on and coach from and all that stuff to learn, whereas Pele is a 1950s innovator, if you like. So yeah, that's the point I was making. Like, I think there's not that many. Like, if I was going to make an all-time top 11, Ronaldo and Messi would have to be in there. They would absolutely have to be in there. Like, Pele, Maradona's got to be in there in terms of maybe other players, Beckenbauer, Bobby Charlton, Fat Ronaldo, Zidane is a great one. Maldini, defender, frickin' Baresi. Basically, that whole Milan back line of the 90s is probably be sorted. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, it's one of those ones you would never know. It's a bit of a stupid thing to talk about, really, because it's just like different generations that you're never going to see it. But chance for LASK! Oh! Shocking effort. He's cleaned through on Sergio Romero's goal. He's just done an absolute bloody Sergio Ramos and sent it into orbit there. Absolutely bloody gashtastic. Chance missed there by LASK, and Man United are making a substitution. Dan James coming off. He got the goal as well, being replaced by Chong. Nice one, Dan James. He's a little bit of a rest there. Fair play to him. Rod Boy says Thierry Henry ain't having it. Look, Thierry, okay, fair, but he's not getting in my world 11 all time. Are you joking me? He's not replacing Messi or Ronaldo or even Fat Ronaldo up top there. Sorry, Thierry, you're benched, lad. You are benched, lad. Do you know what I mean? In fact, I wouldn't even have him on the bench. There's like 5 other strikers I'd have ahead of him, in all honesty. Oh, Mark Sin says, Pig, when's the United tier list coming? I don't know about that one, Mark Sin. Maybe sometime soon, because there's going to be no games on and stuff like that. So, might have to start doing some content like that. Oh. SM Vizard says Zidane and Scholes in the centre. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? Because if you're going on what you actually want from players, like Zidane and Scholes probably isn't the best combination of a midfield centre, you know? Like, you would probably want a defensive-minded one, like a top quality, one of the best all-time defensive midfielders of all time. Like, I don't know, like a Keane or a Vieira or somebody like that, or a Makaleli, somebody like that, and then partner them up with one of these top quality. It's a very it's a great debate, to be fair. Gary Wells, who do you mean? He says, he was the best Pig, even Pele said it. I had the privilege to see him live a couple of times too. Who were we referring to there? Sorry, Gary Wells. Asheb says Ryan Giggs, another one that's just not going to get the recognition, unfortunately, in the history books globally. Certainly for United fans and domestically, of course, he's the most decorated player in Premier League history. But he played for Wales. He never took Wales to a major championship, I don't think, while he was with them, whereas like Gareth Bale did. So in my eyes, Gareth Bale means more to Wales than Ryan Giggs means more to Wales and more to international football. And it's not just about domestic football, that's it. When you think of the best players of all time, it's the World Cup winners, it's the the European Championship winners. That's why I think Ronaldo's a little bit ahead of Messi, even though he's got one less Ballon d'Or now or whatever. I just think he's done it in different leagues and he's done it on the international stage. Messi, although he's been good for Argentina, I just don't think he's ever as good for Argentina as he is for Barcelona with that team around him. Baggio, great shout. Roberto Baggio, man. David Diaz. So sad about Baggio, man, because when you think of Roberto Baggio, you just think of him missing that penalty in the 94 World Cup in the USA. And that's all you think about, against Brazil. And that's all you remember. Even though he was a top quality player and he scored a ridiculous amount of goals. And he was a true outstanding talent. That's all you remember about Roberto Baggio. It's kind of sad, isn't it? It's kind of sad. I'll tell you who was another great goal scorer. Romario. Oh, who remembers Romario? He was a heck of a player. Anyway, Eric Bailey's taken a knock off. Is he coming off? This is not good signs for Eric Bailey, man. And this is it, Injuries have hampered Eric Bailey's career. Jarvis Cocker says, Bailey injured again. He's so freaking reckless with his body. Oh, my days, man. Norfolk Pirate says Fernandes is down too. Crikey. Morgan Freeperson says Zico was great in the 80s. Great shout. Yeah. Gungshi says, I used to love watching Bebeto and Romario at Brazil. Absolutely, yeah, I did too. Fantastic Brazil team. They did win, they won the World Cup in the 94 in that era. With Dunga as the captain, I think, who later went on to manage them and melt. But either way, did he manage them and melt? Okay. Anyway, yeah, fantastic. Some brilliant players. That's it. It's so hard to choose an all-time 11 because there's just too many brilliant players. There really is. It's like, what do you want? Do you want a finisher? Because if you want a finisher, then maybe Ruud van Nistelrooy is your best option, Or if you want a complete forward, I don't know. There's so many different options. Like, what do you want? Gabriela Batistuta. Do you know what I mean? Unreal. It is important, though, that whole international thing. When the history books are written, That is important. It's not just about what you win domestically, it's also about internationally. Because if you think about Alan Shearer, right? Now, we in Britain, we all regard Alan Shearer as one of the best goal scorers to ever play in the Premier League, because he's the best goal scorer to play in the Premier League. He's still got the record, right? But fact is, around the world, I just don't, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some people from different countries will tell me I'm wrong. But I don't think people are thinking of Alan Shearer like they are about, Roberto Baggio or about Batistuta or about Ronaldo. I don't think they're thinking the same thing about Alan Shearer. That's what pisses me off. Am I wrong? SM Vizard says Pirlo was special. Yeah, Pirlo was absolutely brilliant. Prime Shevchenko says the Saint, absolutely. Gongshi says Eusebio, another great, absolutely. 66 World Cup Golden Boot winner. Unreal. Obviously, United's 1968 side came up against Eusebio's Benfica side in the final of the Champions League that year, or the European Cup. And we smashed them, I think, 4-1, was it? Georgie Best getting a couple. Remember it like it was yesterday. Obviously, I wasn't alive then, but you got to know your history, don't you, lads and lasses? Anyway, Night Whisper says different generations, though, Pig. You're absolutely right. How can you really compare the different generations? Over 200 of you legends in here. Listen to me debate the all-time 11 here with you guys, even though it's pointless and the game of football is on, but there's not much going on at the moment. So I'm just going to choose my all-time 11 actually for you right now. 4-4-2. Let me know what you think of this team. You're probably going to massively disagree with this, and I'll probably forget somebody, but it's really hard to choose a 4-4-2 as well. So I'm going to choose a 4-4-2 right now, okay? Right, this is how I'm going to do it. You know the movie Space Jam? Let's say some aliens came, and we had to play the aliens. Or, remember like that old Nike advert with the Eric Cantona, with the au revoir, where you're playing all the devil's demons. So if we had the humans versus the demons, and I had to choose an all-time 11, then it's probably going to be, in their primes. Oh, this is so difficult, isn't it? Crikey. Goalkeeper for me, Peter Schmeichel. It's got to be Peter Schmeichel. I just think he was the best goalkeeper. Now, there's lots of other ones you could choose. I know, like Oliver Kahn or, Gordon Banks or Lev Yashin and all these greats. I know there are, lots and lots of fantastic. But for me, I'd choose Schmeichel. Then the two centre-backs. Oh, my days. So difficult. Left back would maybe have to be, I think, Roberto Carlos. I'll just stick Roberto Carlos in there. I'd probably have Maldini at centre-back, even though you could play Maldini left-back, but then I'm going to leave Roberto Carlos out, so I'm not going to do that. Centre-back to partner Maldini. Bloody hell, this is difficult, isn't it? Probably go Baresi, Baresi and Maldini. You cannot go wrong. So Baresi, Maldini, centre-back partnerships. Then the right-back. Maybe we stick with the Italian vibe and go like, even though he's an RG, but in the Serie A league, maybe go Zanetti. Zanetti was an absolute unreal player. Who remembers Zanetti? And he played right-back a lot. Yeah, it's so difficult. Cafu, great shout, says Gaz Newton. Great bloody shout with Cafu, mate. Stam's a good shout as well. Vidic, I'm talking, my list they have to have achieved it on a grander stage as well, like for their nations and stuff as well. That's my list. Okay, that's the back line. Then the two centre midfielders. Oh, my days, it's so difficult. Ball in then, headed away by Harry Maguire. Right, okay, I'll do my strikers because I think that's easy. I'm going to go for Fat Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo. And I'm also going to go for... I'm going to go for Messi. I'm going to go for Messi and Brazilian Ronaldo up top. And then I'm going to have Cristiano Ronaldo on the wing, on one of the wings. Don't know which wing yet, but one of the wings. I'm also going to have... Zidane, probably Zidane in the centre of the park. Like, you've got to have Zidane, Then I'll probably go for Roy Keane. Sorry, Roy Keane, for the job I want him to do in my all-time team, I'll go for Roy Keane. Now, you could go for whoever, Makaleli but I'm just going for Roy Keane. He's a bloody animal, and he's the captain of the team. Straight up, Roy Keane, captain in the all-time greatest 11 team of my freaking team. That's right. Ash says Bobby Moore. That's a great shout for a defender. Bobby Charlton would be a great shout for a midfielder as well. Like, he really would be. Look at the goals he scored for midfield. England World Cup winner, of course. Yeah. Okay, and then the other winger, just to finish it off. Who would I consider to be one of the best wingers of all time? Maybe Giggsy, you know. Maybe Giggsy on the left, Cristiano Ronaldo on the right. That sounds dirty. You could have Bex there, but no, I'm going to go for Ronaldo on the right. I'm going to go for Giggsy on the left, Zidane and Keane, you know, and Ronaldo and Messi up front. Sounds freaking good, doesn't it? Anyway, that's just my all-time. Like, I'm sure if I had a lot more time to think about it, there's probably some legends that I'm missing out. You know, like the Beckenbauers of this world and people like that definitely deserve the praise. And the Bobby Moore as well. Like, if you're talking about defender, like Bobby Moore, you know, maybe I should have put him in there. Honestly, he was absolutely fantastic. Rudboy says Ian Wright. Good one. Ian Wright was a great player, of course, but nah, he barely ever played for England. So, Georgie Best as JP. You got to say that, to be fair, yeah, because you know. Oh, have we? Thanks for the spoilers, guys. Thanks for the spoilers. Down the left, United with an opportunity. Need to get the proper live stream, don't I? But either way, United with an opportunity. It's gone all the way back, though, to Romero. And United come down the right. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, there's a goal coming. Nice one. Anyway, Juan Mata. Oh, he's through. Fred with a great pass through. And Juan Mata, what a finish, sunshine. Juan Mata, though, took it absolutely brilliantly. He's put it away with his left boot into the bottom right-hand corner there, past the keeper. We've split the defence with a great pass from Fred. I mean, that was an absolutely ridiculously good ball by Fred, who's been doing that a lot of the time recently. Big D says Fred with a delicious through ball. I have to say, Freddie Flintstone's been having a gay old time recently in the centre of the park for us. Loving what he's doing. He seems very happy. He seems like he's very confident out there. Look at this pass. He's split them open there. Juan Mata's made a great move, and it's a fantastic finish from Juan Mata. Get in there, my son. Get in there, my son. Right, let's update the score. Then it's 3-0 to United, lads and lasses. Job's a bloody good un. Have some of that, LASK, Linz. And Gungshi, it looks like maybe your dream is coming true here, pal, you know, of the 4-0. Maybe you're right. You said we're going to smash these motors up 4-0. Well, it's possible. It's absolutely possible that happens. Maybe we need a Freddie Flintstone emoji. Do you know what I mean? Yabba dabba do time. Gungshi says, only just seen Juan's goal. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, we were a little bit behind. Reading the chat is a bit of an issue sometimes. But because of the nature of the game, I thought I'd just get in here and read the chat and interact with you guys. Because we're comfortably winning. And I didn't think we were actually going to do much for the rest of the game anyway. Alex Rincon, he says, I'll eat my humble pie. I was wrong about Fred. Yeah, absolutely. I think we all were at one time. Because you were just basing it on performances. But yeah, he's turned it around. He's so class. Look at that vision from him there. That was a brilliant goal. He was excellent, like amazing against City the other day. Like almost too good. And he has just been so consistently good for us. You're totally right. He's changed my opinion. He's changed your opinion. He's changed everybody's opinion. Just like at the end of Rocky 4, when Rocky beats the Russian Ivan Drago, and he says, if you can change, and I can change, everybody can change. That's what Fred has made his motto this season. Same with Matic, same with Luke Shaw, same with some of the other melters. But they've really turned it around and been great for United certainly since the last, well, Bruno's come in, but before that even for players like Matic and Fred doing some great stuff. Shimon says Chong is rubbish. Yeah, Chong's just had a missed opportunity there. Bit ropey from Chong. Substitution being made for LASK Linz. So there's only 5-6 minutes of the game left here. So it should be just a comfortable last few minutes. Maybe Gungshi will get his wish and we will finish this game 4-0. We'll see. Mark Sin read something out. I wanted to just read that. Mark Sin, he says, Melter 11, please, pig. The Melter 11. Right, let's go for the Melter 11 then. My personal 11 of pure melters. Right. It's a difficult one. This is just my lifetime and stuff. It's hard to I'm going to go Carlton Palmer in the centre of the park's an easy one because he was a melter. Let's go David Batty next to him. David Batty wasn't a bad player, but I'm just thinking of pure melters here, you know, because he obviously did miss a penalty for us in the 98 World Cup, was it? As well. And, or was that 96? I'm sort of losing it in my head there. But anyway, melter, let's go for... So that's the midfield two. Yeah, Ringlora, Taibbi at goalkeeper, great shout. Karius is a great shout. I'm going to go for Taibbi just because he's considered one of the all-time melts with that famous awful performance against Southampton where he's let it go for his legs. And that's all he's known for. Like, you say Massimo Taibbi, you just think calamity. Like, so he's got to be the man, really. Centre-backs. Melter centre-backs. Ooh. I'm sorry to the PDL. I'm going to stick Phil Jones in there. Sorry to the PDL, but come on. Phil Jones melts a lot of the time, doesn't he? I'm not saying he's definitely not the worst defender ever. No way. But come on, he's a melter. And do you know what? Maybe just partnering him for the ultimate melter centre-back partnership should be, I don't know, him and Smalling, possibly? No, there's got to be a better melter than that as centre-back, actually, than Smalling. Who's a better melter? Who's a better melter than Smalling? It's a difficult one, you know. Bramble, Titus Bramble, says K Wars, you bloody hero. What a shout. What a great shout. Yeah. Mustafi says Mark Sin. Senderos was rubbish. Philippe Senderos, absolute bloody dross. Let's go for Titus Bramble, yeah. Titus Bramble. Left back. Let's go for... Left back's tricky. Who was a melter? Maybe Graham Lasso. Even though he was good, it's like you just look at him and you think melter. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's harsh on Graham Lasso, but you know, he was actually decent, Graham Lasso, back in the day. Alex Rincon says Gabriel Heinze, but he was so good though. Gabriel Heinze, like, that's one of the players I was gutted we lost him when he left. Gabriel Heinze was so freaking good. Yeah. Alberto Moreno, decent shout. Okay, let's get on to let's come back to left back and right back, because I think they're a little bit tricky. Let's go up to left mid. Maybe Ryan Barble. Ryan Barble, he just popped in my head as being an absolute melt job. Who else was a melt job? Jamie Redknapp was a bit of a melt job, to be fair. Come on, sick note. Like, you know, he was decent on his day, but a bit of a melt job. Come on. Who else? Ashley Clunge, left back. Great shout, Christopher Remy. I'll tell you what, actually, just for the ultimate melt, we'll stick Ashley Clunge right back. We'll have Ashley Clunge right back. Great shout. Obertan, says Gaz Newton. That's a brilliant shout as well. Okay, so we have Obertan on the right, Ryan Barble on the left, Bebe as well, says Ring Glory. You can't forget Bebe. Morgan Freeperson says the whole Wimbledon crazy gang. Fair play. They did actually win an FA Cup though, didn't they? So fair play to them. The strikers then, the absolute melter strikers then. Who's a melter striker? Who's an absolute melt of a striker? Let's go for it. Macheda, you know, I can't put Macheda in there just for that goal that he scored against Villa. Like, if he'd just done that in his whole career, he's all right by me. Do you know what I mean? Because that helped us win the title that year. So, Alexis Sanchez, Marshall Gralla, Alexis Sanchez, come on. Could it be anybody else? It's got to be Alexis. He's an absolute definition of the melt. Do you know what I mean? And K War says stick Lingard in there. Completed, mate. You've got to have Lingard in there. Forget Shevchenko, forget Falcao, forget Morata, forget Torres, Chelsea, Fraser Campbell, forget them. It's got to be those two, doesn't it? Jesse Lingard and also Sanchez up top. Because they're not really strikers either. They're not out-and-out strikers, really. So that makes them even more melt-worthy, to be brutally honest. And then we've got to go back to left back, don't we? We've got Ashley Clunge right back. Who's our left back? Who's a left back? Who's a melter left back? Oh, dear. Maybe we should play a centre-back left back. just so they'll melt even more. Do you know what I mean? Matt Rush says suspended. What's been suspended? What's suspended? Ricky Lambert, fair play. Ricky Lambert's a decent goal scorer back in the day, though, to be fair, but I know what you're saying. Since he went to Liverpool, he was gash. But when he was at Southampton, I'm telling you, Ricky Lambert was quality. Plus, he scored the winner against Scotland that time when we beat them 3-2. So he's all right by me, Ricky Lambert. But I hear you. I know what you're saying. Rojo, no, that's harsh. He's not melt-worthy enough. Rojo's decent. Michael Collins says Robertson. Obviously, Robertson is a great freaking player, but no, he doesn't get the melt job at the moment at all, or the melter team 11, for sure. Anyway, it's 3-0 to United. We're in stoppage time now. Sorry, I've not been commentating on the game last few minutes. Chong with a fantastic ball through. One-on-one with the keeps. Oh, it's a goal! 4-0 and he snuck it in the bottom right-hand corner. Guess who it is? Guess who it is, lads and lasses? It's only the stone cold Mason. Do you know what I mean? The stone Mason, who is stone cold. He's just stuck it past last keeper, like he wasn't even there. Let's have a look at this. So Mason Greenwood makes the run. It's Tahith Chong. Credit to Tahith Chong. He does a great turn and he plays a lovely threaded pass through their defence. Greenwood takes it all the way and he just puts it in the perfect area. It's near post. The goalie tries to save it, but he's touched the inside of the post and it's clattered the other post and it's gone in the goal eventually. Come on, my son, Mason Greenwood, lad. This kid is special. 18 years of age, though. 18 years of age, though. Matt Rush. He says Mason Magnum Greenwood. Ryan Berberspin9 says Van Greenwood. Robin Van Greenwood. Oh my days, he's an absolute bloody stone cold Mason Steve Austin Greenwood. Michael Collins, I agree with you. Give me a hell yeah. And that's the bottom line, because the Flying Pig said so. Get in there. So it's 4-0 to United. Let's update the score then. Absolutely smashing them up. Absolutely smashing them to bits now. Oh! Andreas Pereira! Andreas Pereira's just made it 5 in stoppage time, lads and lasses. 5-0 humiliations away from home, lads and lasses. United just were not doing this. It doesn't matter the opposition. United were not doing this a little while ago. Look at the baby-faced assassin on their bench smiling his head out. What's happened here? Pereira gets it, and do you know what? He's just gone, I'm going to twat it. And he's just twatted it, and the goalkeeper has made a Rob Green-esque save there. Another candidate for the Melter goalkeeper of the millennium. But either way, he's made a Rob Green-esque save into his own net there. Oh my days! What's going on with the level of goalkeeping around Europe at the moment, honestly? You got the Scousers melting. You got Chelsea freaking melting. You got Man City giving us the ball. And now, you've just seen it. They've just melted too. Sorry, not Chelsea. I didn't mean Chelsea. But either way, thank you very much for getting in here and watching this watch along with me, lads and lasses. 5-0 it is now to the mighty Red Devils. Oh, and that's the end of the game. Come on, my son. Get in there, ladies and gentlemen. Lots to talk about in the post-match show. It's been a great watch along. There's so much to talk about. We're going to get into it in a few minutes' time. Oh, I've gone beat red again. Oh, I've gone beat red again. I need to calm down. The old blood pressure's coming up. Anyway, look, it's been a great watch along tonight. Thank you so much for getting in here with all your input and comments and getting involved in the live chat. You're a bunch of bloody legends. Please do us a favour on this watch along before you go. Smash a little like on this video. Get your thoughts and opinions in. If somebody could do the timestamps for the goals afterwards, I know that's a little bit of an ask, because there's 5 of them and it's annoying, but if anybody could do that, that'd be legendary of you. Thank you so much. Also, I'll be sticking around to do a post-match reaction show right after this on the channel. So do not go anywhere. Make sure you come back in 5 minutes' time when the post-match show will go live. Ian Creenall's got in with a super chat at the end, says £5 for 5 goals. You bloody legend. Gungshi says, great watch-along, Pig. Thank you so much, Gungshi. It's really been a fun watch-along. I haven't commentated so much on the game today, in all honesty, but there you go. It's one of those weird sort of games, but in the end, United have managed to smash them up 5-0. 5-0, lads and lasses. Get in there. Mason Greenwood at the end. We'll go through all the goals, all the performances, and absolutely everything at the end of the on the start of the next video. So thanks to everybody, Gungers, Alex, JP, Ian T, Gary Wells, Ryan Burberspin9, ReRGV, Decorated Hero, Brandon Slaughter, Nathan Phelps, Devil of a Red, Illy United, Night Whisper, Oh My God, Rerock Hard, Reaper, JP, Dylan Gill, Mark Toivonen, Jarvis Cocker, Nathan Phelps, Rat22, Here Snark, and everybody else, every single other bloody legend of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Give it a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts and opinions afterwards in the watch along. But also come back in a few minutes' time when this channel goes live again with another video, which will be the post-match reaction, where we get into it and we talk about it a little bit more. But come on, United! 5-0 away win against LASK Linz in the Europa League. And we are heading on through sunshine to the next round. Get in there. I'll see you in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. This is the big... Come on, United! Oh, what a win. 5 goals there, lads and lasses. Smashed them up, didn't we? Oh, my days, I tell you. Anyway, really great performance there in the second half as well. Scoring a lot of goals. We've done them away from home. You know, okay, last Linz didn't put up the best challenges, but in the end, just United showing extra quality. Extra quality, 5 goals. Come back in a few minutes, lads and lasses. I'll be doing a post-match reaction. Don't go anywhere. Shout out to all these Patreon legends. I need to add a few more of you bloody legends to the list now. Thank you to all the new members or the new Patreon members and everybody that gets involved and supports this channel in any which way you do, even if it's just watching it. Thank you so much. Keep watching, smash a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I'll be back in a few minutes' time now to do the post-match reaction analysis show, which I'm bloody looking forward to. So I'll see you all there. Thank you so much. Gary Wells at the end, Richie James, Ashy B1, Illy United, Marky Sin, Michelle Vella, and everybody else. If I've not mentioned you, you know I wanted to. I'll see you later. This is the pig. Come on.